By the 4th year of this Russo-Ukrainian war, we have plenty of videos of American volunteers fighting in the Ukrainian army, fighting against the Russians in urbanized areas, in trenches, in the woods. We have helmet cam videos, GoPro videos of these American fighters. Some of these fighters are veterans of Iraq, Afghanistan, Mali, you name it. Some of them were civilians before and came to aid Ukrainians in need. Today we're gonna watch these firefight videos from the American volunteers. And we're so used to it now, but imagine this during the Cold War. Americans directly fighting the Russians. I mean, this was a wet dream of some Cold War grandfathers who wished they could do that. Now they can. Let's watch it. I'll begin with a video from United States veteran who chose to fight for the Ukrainians, and he now opens up why he does it.
I would like to point out that Americans have been volunteering and fighting in wars that are quote-unquote not ours. This is not the first conflict that Americans are in. But yet, how is it that in our past we have embodied, we have built up, and we have supported those Americans willing to step forward, to put everything on the line? Our country is supposed to represent freedom and democracy. How can we say we represent freedom and democracy if we are going to turn our backs and let somebody like Putin come in and take what he wants? I don't think I have to remind anybody in this world what happened 80, 90 years ago. I shouldn't even have to say his name. He did the same thing. Pushed into Poland. No one did anything. Took the Sudetenland. Nobody did anything. Pushed into Austria. Nobody did anything. Putin's going to do the same thing. If we do not stop him here, it's going to happen again. There is more evidence than we have ever seen from any other conflict in human history, proving that this fight is a necessary fight. And if we do not rise up, and if we do not defend Ukraine, if we do not protect the innocents, there'll be nothing left. And then who are we to say, oh, we did what we could? I'm sorry, but I will not stop fighting. I will keep fighting.
The question to ask, why do you come to fight for Ukraine from America, from, the land of the free, the home of the brave, you have everything there? Well, he answers it perfectly. You might have money, you might have a house, you might have a mortgage, but you want to stand up for the innocents, you want to defend people who perhaps cannot defend themselves. You want to fight against evil, and if there is one fight in the world, one war in the world where it's so black and white, it is the Russo-Ukrainian war. There's no questions about it, which side is good, which side is bad. There is no room for gray areas in this conflict. That's what I think. That's what he says, and that's what most of these Americans share, who came to put their lives on the line, to fight for the weaker, to fight for Ukrainians who cannot defend themselves, for these families, for these kids in the shelter, for example. Without further ado, my friends, I bring you an American fighter who has learned Ukrainian and manages to take 4 Russian prisoners in this footage. I'm not sure when this actually happened, but it was recently posted about 2 weeks ago. I'm gonna read you the translation. It's written also here. And I love the fact that he's able to speak primitive Ukrainian with a heavy American accent, and that makes it even more cooler. Big respect to this fighter. Show me your hands. Come to me. You're gonna live. Alright, come here. Alright, I won't shoot. Come here to me. Come here, or I will kill you. Come here. Alright. On your knees, please. First of all, you gotta give it to him, man. This dude is polite. On your knees, please. You're talking to a Russian infantryman who came to Ukraine probably to do very, very bad things. And this man, I don't know about the stereotypes, perhaps he's from the south with the politeness. I gotta give props to him. It's in this pressure situation you manage to be humane, so polite, and respect even the war criminals in this way. On your knees, please. For me, personally, plus points to this American fighter. Good. I can't turn this arm on my back. There are shards in it, shrapnel. I don't understand. 300 is 300, which means wounded. Are you wounded?
Ti 300?
Are you 300?
Yeah.
I've been 300 for a long time.
What? That's right.
Where are the cigarettes? Here again, the humanity of this American fighters. He takes prisoners, shouldn't have to care at all if they get cigarettes. But the first thing is, where are your cigarettes? I'm gonna give you cigarettes, because you know, you usually that's what you do with prisoners of war. You give them cigarettes so they can smoke and relax. You know, no, not relax, but calm their nervous system. You know, it's a big thing to give yourself in like that. And the fact that he does that shows his personality under pressure, and it's something that I truly value. Goes out of his way to find these cigarettes and to give each and every one. Gives him one, gives this guy another one. I mean, what a mad lad, what a human being.
Smachno.
Smachno, bon appetit. I mean, the politeness on this guy, man. Gotta be from the south, right? Do you have a lighter?
Zapolnichka.
Do you have a lighter?
Yeah.
No? No? Okay.
Hey, take these guys.
They
Укрытие на
get out of
дерево.
the shelter behind the trees. Okay, now he's in a dugout, in a Russian dugout. They suspect there are Russians who want to surrender in this dugout. And I've seen many fighters do this, open these dugouts and take these prisoners. There's such a way to do that. There's such a way most fighters do that. Check it out how he does it.
Oh, добрый. Покажи руку.
Alright, show me your hands. He's just found this Russian who wants to surrender. He doesn't know if this Russian is playing. Does he have a grenade? Because sometimes they do have a grenade. They're playing around. They want to shoot back. He's like, alright, don't worry about it. Show me your hands. You know, the humanity in this guy under pressure. I mean, this is a very rare specimen, I would say.
Покажи руку. Все добрый.
Everything is good.
Alright. Я не буду
I won't
стрелять.
shoot.
Я американец.
I am American. I'm sorry. This cracks me up. The sentence, I won't shoot, I'm an American. Usually it goes vice versa. I'm an American, I shoot. Because that's, you know, that's a very American thing to do. Shoot away. It cracks me up, man. I don't really understand Russian. See, takes the prisoner, backs out, and I want to point out, it's very narrow space. You cannot hold he has a Kalashnikov, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong here. It's for some reason easier for him to hold it sideways and back out like that. So, keeps the weapon always on the prisoner, remains calm. I just love the professionalism of this guy. And now when other dudes are taking aim at the prisoner, shoot. Now he turns around. Very well executed. 2. Everything is fine. Come here. Everything is fine.
300?
300. You wounded. Yeah.
Сколько?
Fragment. How many?
Коли?
When were you brought to the position?
Води.
Who should I follow? Quiet. Everything is fine. Everything is good. Yeah, props to this guy for being extremely professional. I did not see any mistakes on where he points the barrel, who he turns his back to. He gives this. He's a superhuman being under pressure, and he can fight. He can point his weapon. Like, that's the first thing you might think. Oh, what are you talking about? Pointing his weapon. That's the first thing when it goes under pressure. You don't know where to point it. You're gonna forget about it. You point it at the wrong place, then you trip, and the prisoner charges you. It happens. This guy, perfect. This next video is from an American who did not come to fight, but he came to evacuate Ukrainians under war zone. This is Devon Masser, American Christian chaplain. And they're driving a bus, and a Russian FPV hits that bus. The bus is still moving. They immediately exit, which is props to the procedure, man. They're doing it all correct. Immediately running away. And this is the American. The bus burns down, and the American chaplain takes a shrapnel to the face. Again, props to him for staying under this. Like, you don't know where you're you don't know if you're alive 30 seconds from now, if it's the jugular, you know. The guy is calm, Again, the mental capacity of these American volunteers, I gotta give credit to it, man. That's... Yeah. That just happened, by the way, about 1.5 weeks ago. Now, my friends, I'd like to bring you American from south of Florida. And this young lad came to help the Ukrainians, and he finds similarities in the Ukrainian country culture and United States country culture. Let's watch it.
I just want to help end the occupation in Ukraine, and I want to help that by ending the lives of the occupiers, because they can throw as much as they want at us and we'll continue killing them every day and every week, and they're just going to continue to lose hundreds of thousands and millions of people fighting for almost nothing. I think in culture, mostly, at least from my personal experience, I'm from the South, I'm from Florida, and kind of the culture of Southern people in the United States and Ukrainians, especially out in like the villages, they have a very similar, nice, hospitable culture.
Props to this young lad for, you know, he could be going to college, he could be going to American military, serve wherever for 6 years and get these deals that they do. You know, your college is paid off, you get everything that the military gives you as bonuses. But he is in Ukraine. He's what, 19, 20, however old he is. He's putting his best lives, young lives, first years of freedom after high school, he's putting that to fight for the Ukrainians. That is mad respect for this guy. Now for a moment, let's travel back to 2023 and I'll bring you an American volunteer fighting in the Ukrainian International Legion, and they are running from house to house. They're under a Russian mortar fire, which is drone corrected, meaning if they run to another house, the mortar fire will follow them with the new coordinates the drone gives them. And the running is not, you know, that much we're gonna watch it, but this guy takes a hit in the back. I want to show you that. Before he fell, we have a story from a few guys who were with him. They told me that he took a hit in the back to the plate, and the plate saved his life just before he fell. You couldn't even hear it. But just like that, it shows you how the shrapnel works. You don't sometimes even hear it. You definitely don't see it. The explosion might happen 20 meters away, sometimes 50 meters away, and the shrapnel comes. And if you don't have your plate or the anti-shrapnel vest, the soft one, it just tears through you. And this guy just survived. He got another chance. This next video, my friends, the guy who films with the GoPro is not American, but he will be tended by an American with God-level calm. This is a fight for Avdiivka, the Battle of Avdiivka, posted on 24th of February 2024. So at the, anniversary of the invasion, it's really bad. By the way, 24th of February is also the Independence Day of Estonia. And it was the invasion of Ukraine. It's strange. But check it out.
Fucking leg.
Just took a shrapnel to the leg. It was an artillery hit. You could hear the whistle. Took the shrapnel, fell down, and he doesn't really know where it is, because it might be super small and it goes into your artery of the leg. You don't see it. You just start to feel this warm blood everywhere. Keep in mind, this dude here who is pulling his legs, he is an American. I gotta give props, man. He is God-level calm. The mental capacity to stay this calm when the dude is screaming and there are shells landing. This is America.
Drag me on.
Saving his life right now.
Bro. I'm good.
You're right. This is what he's saying. You're right.
Give me a second. Do it.
So bear in mind also that you don't see, the guy's hit, obviously he's screaming. You don't see any blood, you don't see any torn clothing on his legs. Where is the hit? What do you do? What's the procedure? I know those who have gotten the military medical training, you know what to do. You gotta tap him everywhere to see where the blood is. We're gonna see that in this video.
Right here. This leg, left leg.
Left leg, he tells it, but it doesn't know where it is exactly. No blood, nothing.
Okay.
And suddenly, he takes his arm under his leg, from under his leg, is covered with blood, it's fresh blood. You didn't see anything 2 seconds before, and now it's everywhere. You don't know if it's the artery. If it's the artery, you might have minutes.
No problem. I'm good, bro. I'm good.
So this, he's alive and well and talking right now. In 2 minutes, he's gone. So this tourniquet will save his life. Applied by the American right here.
Very fast.
Another shell hits. And he makes sure it's tight. This has to be very tight. You don't really see from these videos how tight these tourniquets have to be. So tight that the guy getting it applied to almost screams of pain from the tourniquet itself. It has to be extremely tight. Because you're not about... that pain is nothing. You're gonna save his life. Now, my friends, I'll bring to you English-speaking volunteers. By the accent, I would say... not the accent, but they sound like Midwestern. I would say they're American. In the Ukrainian International Legion or Kraken. You gotta correct me from here. Both of... people say they're, from both of these units. These guys, they do exactly what we were taught in Estonian military, because Estonia is a very wooded area. If Russians would to invade, they would do that with tanks and BTRs, BMPs, MTLBs, these infantry fighting vehicles and armored vehicles. We have the woods. That's all we have. We don't have depth. So we got ambush after ambush after ambush. And that's exactly how we were taught to do that. Check it out. They find a Russian BTR. They sneak up on it.
Brian, you lead. Go.
Brian, you lead. The guy with the barrel leads. Straight out of the wood line, shoot and pull back. It's not gonna be a strong connection, heavy firefight. It's a hit and run, and that's what we were taught. Maximize enemy damage, minimize your casualties. Hit, wreak havoc, get away. Check it out. Exposes himself just for seconds. Go, shoot. The BTR is right there. It's like 100 meters. Boom. And run away. That's it. You don't need to do more. And the BTR is strafing them already with the cannon. And they're exfilling now. That's a hit and run. That's a by the book hit and run. Nothing more to it. Pull back. Perfectly orchestrated. Check it out. That's the BTR took a hit, and now it's took a hit. Bam! Nice freedom exported. Trying to connect to the woods now to get to safety, but later it burned. So it took some heavy damage with this hit. See, it burned. Oh, it's Kraken. Okay, they have a watermark here. By the way, we've given many cars to Kraken. You guys donated to the campaigns, and we delivered, I think, 3 to 4 cars to the Kraken units. So this very same unit, I have their patch. Amazing work by the Americans here. This next video, Americans fighting for the Ukrainian International Legion. Looks very much like 23 or 24 when the Ukrainians actually made heavy attacks to the Russian trench lines, exiting from the armored personnel carrier. Whole 2 squads ran into the trench line, shot everything up. Looks exactly like it. Let's see how it goes.
Please get in the trench, boys.
The drone is guiding them, of course, recon drone up in there. There's an Alpha squad and Bravo squad. They are closing up on this one location. I mean, this is coordinated. International Legion really knows what they're doing. They have a coordinated tactic. This is beautiful infantry work. Immediately getting to the lower covered areas, to the cover. There's a Russian right there.
I'm gonna frag it.
Gonna frag him. You could see that bullet was a close one. You can hear them going above the head. Okay, now there's a moment that I am not really sure how I feel about. You watch it, you comment about it. Check it out. They're gonna frag him. He's gonna say 1, 2, 3, weapon free, weapon fire, whatever it says.
Don't frag. Weapon fire.
Weapon fire, puts the rifle right next to the guy's ears. Does he have earplugs or doesn't he have earplugs? Okay, what if it's war? You're gonna save somebody's life. It happens. Okay, hearing loss is the last thing you're gonna think about. But still, this. I mean, what do you think about this? Look at this situation again. The guy in the front.
Don't frag. Weapon, fire!
Weapon, fire. Puts it right next to it. Fires, and you can see the guy's like, whoa, whoa, pulls back. I'm not gonna say anything. But what do you think about this situation?
Get into that corner.
Would you do anything differently?
That's friendlies that way.
Friendlies that way, good communication. Talking about the Gruppo Alpha, meaning Alpha Squad. This is the Bravo Squad. Right now. Yeah, that's the question I wanted to ask you. Please put it in the comments. Is this the way that you can do with the military? Put the rifle right next? Or is there a way to just give the guy in the front a tap or somehow give him an opportunity to distance a bit from the barrel? You tell me. Now I have a strange video that came actually this year. I mean, you remember where Trump and Putin was meeting in Alaska. After that, the Russians got really bold. They felt they have their own man in the White House, you know, because this was the first meeting that was given to Putin by the West, aka bringing him back out of isolation. Trump did that. So the Russians managed somehow to capture one M113 infantry fighting vehicle. They put an American flag on it and a Russian flag on it and stormed Ukrainian positions with it. Look at that video. It's just a strange video. I felt like it's connected to the theme, so I show it to you because it's footage you don't want to miss. You know, it's crazy. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't like it. I don't like seeing those two flags together. But this is what the Russians did. I mean, this vehicle was destroyed as soon as it got close to Ukrainian lines. One hit. Do we see a second hit? It took 2 hits already. Props to the vehicle, man. American vehicles, well made. Get 2 hits. Does it take the third one? Does it? No. It survived 2 hits. And it's a vehicle from what, the 60s, 70s. Americans can't really build them well. Now, my friends, I want to thank a new member on Buy Me a Coffee. A person who decided to support this channel every month because he likes it. Or maybe he has some other reason. What is your reason? Aaron M. Stone Rock. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for becoming a member. If you like my channel, become like Aaron. Since we only have one new member, I will read you a good comment from a previous video. Peter Bass P8V says, don't drink any water that has leaking corpses leaching into the water. He's a response to the previous videos when I showed that Russians were drinking water on the front line when their own comrades were, you know, decaying into it. Having the galloping trots is the least of the worries. Galloping trots, is that when you get the shits? I mean, that's a very good way to say that. I'm gonna copy that. Bacterial infections, fevers and possible organ failure are among the few deadly killers in the water. Well, thank you for the answer. I asked what can happen to you if you drink corpse water. Well, now we know. Thank you. My friends, if you like this video, subscribe to the channel. I will be back for you tomorrow and also every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Until my next video, Slava Ukraini and bye bye.